Hello and welcome back from that video here on FPLcrisp. In today's video, we'll be looking at our watchlist series heading into Gameweek 31. The watchlist series is a series that helps us look at players who have performed in recent game weeks to make better decisions on who to bring into the team. Now let's dive in. Coming in at number 1 is Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus played spectacularly for Arsenal in their game against Liverpool, where he came off with a goal in that game. In that game also he had an expected goal of 0.95. Since his return from injury, he has been performing relatively. In the last 2 games he has played, he has scored 3 goals. For someone who is just coming back from an injury, we have to say it is quite a good run. West Ham will be their Gameweek 31 opponent, and the last home game West Ham had was against Newcastle, where they conceded 5 goals. It will definitely be interesting to see how this time around West Ham will be playing against Arsenal. Well, we know and believe likes of Gabriel Jesus with the way he plays, his straight in front of goal and how he plays all around. He's actually very likely to be involved in 1 or 2 actions which may lead to goal or not. Also on our list today, we see Michael Olise, who was involved in 3 goals in Crystal Palace's last game, and those 3 involvements were 3 assists. A very remarkable thing to see because we know Crystal Palace have been underperforming in recent weeks, and this Olise is one who has, in a sort of way, revived the team with that 3 assists. Now, in their next couple of games, we see they actually have a good run of fixtures where they will be facing opponents who are tagged on 2 difficulty rating, and that could be very beneficial to Olise, who has actually picked up a mild form of recent. In his last game, he had a 0.9 expected assist and a 0.1 expected goal involvement, and that's quite not bad for someone of his standing. And we'll be expecting that this game against Southampton, Everton and Wolves are games where he can actually provide attacking returns. And knowing that, of course, many players will be missing their game week 32, and he's one who will be having a game in that game week 32, it does help the odds of bringing him into the team. Today's list will not be complete if we did not mention Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has scored 12 points in his last 2 games, with 1 goal and 1 assist in each of those games, making a total of 2 goals and 2 assists in just 2 games. Against Southampton, he had an expected goal involvement of 0.4 and expected assist of 0.36. The assist to Haaland for a second goal is something that would live on for quite a while. And also, it's safe to say that he is a very good player for Man City these days, as he is proving to be a very all-round player who drops back and also goes forward when time is needed. For game week 31, he'll be facing Leicester City. We all know Leicester City have been performing way below standard, and of course they're in the relegation battle, and that could very well aid Man City's cause as they are looking to fight for the Premier League title. We'll be having a blank game week 32. Although game week 32 is one where many players in our team are likely to be having a blank. But if your team is likely to have enough players for game week 32, I think Grealish, of course, is a very, very good pick, seeing the form he has picked in recent games. And of course, last person on today's list is Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland left the team due to his groin injury, which we thought may be taking more time, but seeing him back and not in the team has led to consequences where he scored 2 goals, and the second goal, my was a wonderful one with that bicycle kick. Haaland again will be having a blank game week 32, but of course it's Erling Haaland. There's no debate on this. You have to get him into your team if he's not already in your team, irrespective of the blank game week 32, as we know exactly what he's capable of. His stats are very, very outrageous, as he has 8 points on average in his last games in the Premier League. And for game week 31, he will be facing Leicester, who we've mentioned earlier about their woes this season. These are all today on FPLcrisp. Do give us a like. Don't forget to also subscribe for more updates on this channel. Goodbye for now.